Inline Inquisitor, you've managed to stand up on rollerblades and push yourself forward, but now you want to take flight. So firstly, why would you ever skate high? Standing tall is for suckers. Get low and you'll skate with better balance and power. My number one overall tip is, of course, stay low. Maintain a deep knee bend and keep your back bent outward. A bit Quasimodo. If your back gets tired, rest. Stay low and skate well. If you are trepidatious yet feeling adventurous, you must experiment with grass. Playing where landing is soft and where your wheels sink in for added stability is a perfect way to explore balance and jumping issues in safety. Please replace the divots when done. Learn how to drag deep and the world is yours. I've covered the drag before, but cannot reinforce enough that your back foot is like a rudder or friction brake that is lowered and lifted. It is not a supporting leg. Drag all four wheels of the rear skate close behind the other. Stay low and you'll find friction easy to manage. Stand higher and the friction gets greater, but trickier. You can do a toe drag when space is tight, but it will mess up that front wheel if you rely on it constantly. 4. Embrace the single life. Learn how to coast well on one leg and you will not only own the drag stop, but you will become an efficient and controlled skater. Practice pushing and dragging on one side at the same time to hyper-accelerate your learning and anatomical development. Occasionally try to freeze at the end of a normal stride. When you can hold that freeze, it's an indication that your stride is balanced and your posture is correct. Drop the baby. When you skate, don't cradle the baby. Throw away that hockey stick and set your arms free. If you watch the lateral movement of my hands and not my elbows, you can see the path is more front to back than side to side. A skater should aim not to let their hands cross the midline at the front end of each stride. At the back end of the stride, the elbows should be high and the palm up. I don't break down stride in this vid, but I'd like to slip in this reminder that you should extend each leg fully on every stride. Get some toe rip at the end of each stride and reduce that weird skate bounce back or rejection that uneven pavement can cause.
6.
Choose a leader. When coasting, why not let one foot do the recon? Rolling over curbs this way is ideal. One foot feels everything first while the other foot follows or bails you out. There are times when I'm glad my back foot did not do the same thing as the front foot. Being in this staggered position also leaves you at the ready for the drag stop.
7.
If you have brakes on your skates, break your brake. In this mime, I demonstrate new brakes. When you get them, they're useless. So thick you can't get your foot out in front of you when you try. You get a horrible shudder that would trip up anyone. Do yourself a favor. Sit down or stand, holding something, and grind 1/8 of your brake off at least. Only then will you be able to stay low and get that front foot well ahead of yourself for real stopping power.
8.
Don't stand for standing. It's easy to simply fall on your ass when you're just standing. Don't get attached to being stationary when standing at a light. There's nothing lost in letting your feet shuffle. Parallel feet will roll. Stand in a T or a V and you'll chill, not spill. There's a lot of rhyming.
9.
Get cross at your crossovers. If you can't seem to get your back foot to clear your front foot, it's always because you did not stay low. As demonstrated in this mime. I look more drunk than clumsy here. Own the crossover. Exaggerate the knee bend and watch the reach of your crossover give you great clearance and crazy power. You can eventually use your calves to be springy and then convert that boost into practical forward power. Practice both sides. It's not only key for speed on corners, but will help you mount curbs or lead to mounting curbs seamlessly. If I do say so myself. I guess I do say so. And lastly, you need organized practice and chaos. You need to find drills that will build the kind of skater you want to be. pillage YouTube for as many influences as you can find. Have a list of things you want to do when you go skating? Remember, you need to drill it to kill it. Messing around to music with no agenda is also huge fun. It's beneficial because music can compel you to move in directions, rhythms, or patterns you would not have otherwise considered. I'll be releasing a few drill it to kill it videos soon. Remember when building new skills to pad it out when in doubt. Oh mate, that's spoken like a true hypocrite, innit? Don't even have any knee pads on.